안녕하세요, Taylor입니다.
안녕하세요, 크리스티나입니다.
There's like so many theories involving this.
There was like so many theories involving the wings one too.
This one too, especially. It says I'll let you read some of that.
Taehyung and Seokjin are the two who died in MVs. So there was a lot of connections between them throughout Spring Day MV.
Some people are saying it's about suicide, and memories, and like the sparkler was trying to hold on to like a childhood memory. That's why the carousel was there.
Cookie's a child. He's our age.
Yeah.
At the beginning, Tae can be seen walking on a train line. He puts his head down there too. Later he was still seen walking on the train line. He never got off of it. In the past MVs, Taehyung attempted suicide many times by jumping down and drowning. When he was in the water in Run MV, he was barefoot, so the shoes Jimin found on the shore possibly belongs to Taehyung. That's a cool reference. Seokjin makes a camera with his hands as he was watching over them.
I like the idea that this could be used to raise mental health awareness and suicide awareness, because so many people struggle with that. I've struggled with that. You've struggled with that. Everybody has. At some point in their lives or another, someone, like either you have or someone you love, has struggled with mental illness. It's so common, and it's such a horrible, unseen illness, no matter what you have. Anxiety, depression, depersonalization, it can be anything. And it really takes its toll. And for a band like this to cover that, and for it to be out there, I think is really healthy. To normalize people being able to talk about this, because so many people, when you talk about like, oh, I have mental illness, people automatically judge you and assume the worst, and that's not okay. People need to be able to talk about this, and it makes me wonder if the band members have ever struggled with that, because it's a very common theme in their work.
I'm guessing they have, because it's very common, or they've known someone who's gone through it.
Maybe they all lost a friend. That's very true.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking, possibly. But
this is really cool, though. I mean, my personal thoughts, it wasn't their best music video. I've certainly got ones that I like better. Like, I even liked Wings better. But I can appreciate this. I'm looking forward to what they do next, because I'm wondering what the theme is going to be, because everything has had a theme so far.
Well, true, yes. Like, the Young Forever theme was like them being, like they were bubbly, bouncy, flowery, young, forever, beautiful. And then the next album, well, like Boys in Love, that album was pure hip hop, and well, I won't say it's pure hip hop, but it's mostly hip hop, and hard dance,
targeting a young age, like a young age group for the audience, covering like school and love and first loves and stuff like that. Gosh, they've come so far since
and
that album.
And they freaking come back every like few months. They don't go on year-long hiatuses. They work their little asses off. And I'm so proud of them, but they need a break. They need longer than 6 months, okay? I'm going to admit it. I love them. But they need to take at least maybe 8 months hiatus or a year hiatus. They need time to themselves to relax and unwind, not work. But thank you for working so hard. We do appreciate you working hard for us. We still love you, no matter what. But I don't want you to end up like Jaejoong, who's barely eats, barely stays awake, works constantly to get over his feelings. I still love Jaejoong, don't get me wrong. I love Jaejoong. He's one of my favorite artists. But to see him that way hurts my heart.
BTS is under SM Entertainment, aren't they?
TVXQ. They no longer go by DVSK.
No, BTS.
BTS is under 1-2K. No, Big Hit Entertainment.
Then that's better though.
Yeah.
Them working so
YG
often
and
could be their choice.
True, it could be their choice.
Maybe this is their
Because
rhythm.
they're
this
so
is what they're
young
comfortable
and
with.
they like working. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta love what you do.
Yeah.
Or else you're gonna like die every day
And they
trying
have,
to
like,
do it.
They have a lot of freedom with what they do. They can do, like, they write their own songs. Ratmon writes his own songs.
And a lot of them do like solo stuff on the side, and they all seem to be like really close friends,
Yes.
which makes me really happy because you can tell that they're used to being around each other. They're
It helps
used to
when
hanging
they're
out with each
all,
other.
like, a year apart and not that far
Definitely.
apart. Because
I can imagine
21
them bickering
members
like
are,
brothers.
like, 6 years apart from each other, which makes no fucking sense. Like, if you're gonna put somebody in a group, Top is excluded from this because he works perfectly with Big Bang, okay? I'm sorry.
Top
Top,
works
you're
well with
special.
anybody.
Yes, you're special, okay? Like, GD and Taeyong have been best friends for over 20 years now. They got signed when they were 6? Really? 6? They were the first 2 members of Big Bang. Seungri is, what, 2 years younger than them? Top is the exception. We won't touch Top. And Daejeon's like
touch Top.
right... Daejeon's right in the middle of that ladder of GD and Taeyong and... Fuck, what's his name? Seungri. Daejeon's like right in the middle of that ladder. But they're like a year apart, some of them months apart. None of them straying farther than maybe, I want to say, 3 years apart.
So they're
They're
also
all really
I
close.
will definitely say this though, it is different for guys than it is for girls as far as
Yes.
age barriers because girls mature faster than guys. So I mean, say that you had a friend that was also a girl and she's like 6 years older than you, such as in 21.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a barrier there between what you guys can talk about. Like you'll run out of things to talk about. I mean, sometimes now there are a lot of exceptions. Don't get me wrong. This isn't every case, but in standard cases, you know, I mean, you're just at different points in your life. There's not a
One
lot
might
of
wanna
common
party,
ground.
one might want to work all the time. One wants to date, one wants to go out and party. One wants to settle down, one wants
The
to focus on
19-year-old
music.
could be wanting to settle down, and the 34-year-old could be wanting to party.
There you go, see?
It can be vice versa, too.
Yeah.
It just... And I've noticed that guys' friendships are so much different than girls'
Yes.
friendships. And they're
And
really
I
weird,
am
too.
so glad that BTS and Big Bang, like Big Bang is going on almost 12 years now. In 2018, they'll be here for 12 years because they debuted in 2006. So, they're one of the longest going K-pop. And they struggled when they hit the 4-year mark. Everybody struggles when they hit the 4-year mark. That's just typical bands. They get fed up with each other. Yeah, things happen, but I'm just glad that these group of boys are like so connected. They won't have to worry as much. I don't want to jinx them, but that 4-year mark is coming around the corner faster than they realize. Just saying.
Sadly.
And
But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I won't hold my breath.
Yeah.
But
we will hold our breath for 6 months because we get another comeback.
yeah.
Okay, like, subscribe, and as always,
Stay classy.
annyeong!